Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today's video is strictly entertainment. Topic today is definitely quality of life, and it concerns the activities and the hobbies that you can do. One very good hobby, painting, Moosey painting, and me doing a craft. I have learned how to, I've learned how to stretch a canvas on wooden stretchers. You're going to see Moosey's finished project of his last painting, and you're going to see me attempting to put together a canvas stretched on stretchers. I have my kitty here today with me. Shamu is right here, always here when I'm trying to do something. Remember when I showed you Moose was just beginning this project, this painting? You were just putting the browns in at that time, weren't you?
Yeah, and you don't know why they want a brown there, but you have to follow the directions, and eventually the thing comes out at you, and you sort of concentrate on one section, like these are flowers, and when they become flowers, you say, "Oh, I got it."
Can I turn
I'll
this
just
around?
follow the directions, yeah.
Okay, and I'm going to show you the picture up here of what it will look like. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And hold that in for a minute right there. And I'm going to back up. Isn't this amazing? This is a great, great hobby and something I was never aware of. Adult
No, it was on.
paint by numbers.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Yes, we used to think it was something that you did for kids.
Exactly.
But-
very, very elementary, but not this.
This is
Great job.
not elementary at all.
Nope. And over here, of course, are all his little paints. In case you haven't seen the other video, they're all individual colors. And if I went very carefully, are there any numbers left on here if I went up close?
Oh, no.
No. See all the areas that are left? How do you know what color to do those?
That's kind of, I think you get a little free art of your own, which I take. If
Yeah.
they give me some, I take it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some numbers here. No?
No.
No. Amazing. You just follow the picture.
Yep.
Anyway, he is enjoying this. He has ordered a few others. And our next video, actually this video, one of the paintings that he ordered is a canvas this size, but it came with the stretcher wood pieces, but not on it. So I have looked at some tutorials on how to stretch the canvas, and I'm going to be stapling and stretching a canvas in this video as a tutorial for myself, for those of you who would like to do this hobby.
That next one is going to be interesting because it's a knockoff of Leroy Neiman.
Uh-huh.
He did a lot of sports, horse
It looks
racing.
wonderful. It's right here. Where is it?
No,
Is
don't
this
show it.
No,
Don't
I
show
won't
it.
show it. I'm just going to show it. This is how it
Don't
came.
show it.
I won't show it.
I'm just
Not
going to
yet.
show it.
No, I won't. This is how it came. And so I have to put it on the stretchers. And really all I need is my staple gun. They do suggest that you might use what they call stretching pliers. But on the other hand, I don't think I might need them. So,
Okay, babe.
fun. As you know, Moose has been doing a lot of painting by numbers, and he's done 3 of them, I believe, already. The ones have already come with the stretching frame, not the outside frame, but the canvas has been stretched onto a frame that you can see in the back. It's just plain pine boards, small ones. However, the newest one that he ordered was a great one that he's very excited to do. However, it came in a rolled up canvas like this and sent the stretching pieces of wood. So that means that I have to stretch the canvas and put it on these before he can begin to paint. Now, like a lot of other things, I watch tutorials, I figure out how to do it. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't do that. Well, you know what? My theory on doing anything is if somebody else can do it, I can do it. And that's been my experience all along. There's a lot of examples that I'll give you with that where I've been successful in it. But you know, there's always some margin of error. So today, I am going to do a tutorial for you and show you. I haven't even practiced yet, but I've done my research. And I'm going to show you how to put this together for mousse so it's ready for painting. So, I'm going to show you what we need. Believe it or not, my cat is helping me today here. I'm going to show you. Shamu has decided she's going to be part of this. Might be a little difficult, but we'll see. See her here? Here she is. At least here's her tail. Okay, first thing you're going to need is a staple gun. Now, I happen to have had these for years, and I've used them for upholstery, for so many things, for hanging curtains even in the house. I originally bought one that was not electric, and quite frankly, it was too hard to squeeze. It really took a lot of your energy. These are almost too fast, and you have to watch the trigger, but they're easy. This one happens to be an Arrow. I do have another one that's a Stanley. Both work great. So I have to put an extension cord in. I'm going to do it out here on our patio. You need staples. They suggest 3/8, which I don't have. I have an assortment of them. I have a 5/16 and I have a 1/2 inch. I think I might wind up using the 1/2 inch. And what you need that for is you have to staple together your 4 stretching rods here, which are made of wood. And then there's a really definite way that you stretch the canvas. And I hope I can remember exactly how to do it. So here we go. Okay, here's the 4 stretchers. I've already put 2 together. And they do have the slots that they fit right into. They make it easy for you. The thing is to make sure that these corners all stay even, that it's a square and it's not off kilter. So, beveled edge of the board stays on the top, and you pull the canvas around that. Okay, here's the non-beveled edge, which is the bottom, top beveled. Okay, now this short end will go down here. Keep the bevels together. Here are the slots. See the slots? And we're just going to put them right in. Takes a little bit of muscle.
I got a little bit.
It's a little harder than you think, but once we get these in, I think we put 1 staple in the middle, or I think, as a matter of fact, they gave some tacks. I don't know what that's going to do. Okay, we have 1 left. I don't have a right angle tool, but that's what you would use. Now, to me, when I put it down, it looks like it has to go more. See how it moves? Look at that. Can you see that? This corner needs to be hammered in a little bit. The canvas goes down. You're working on the back by measuring it with the canvas. Now, normally you might want to start buying your own canvas. You can use duck cloth, which is pure cotton. You can use linen. And they sell this in hobby stores and painting stores where you can buy as many yards as you want, and it's cheaper that way. This just happens to come already mixed, and I'm looking, measuring the corners. Do you see this corner up here?
You know, what you're doing is not unlike a lot of cutting a pattern out for a garment.
I know. Well, that's why I figured I could do it, since I'm a sewer and since I have done a lot of upholstery. Ugh, want to sit down. Whew. You know, on the tutorials that I've watched, they left more, oh, I guess this is going to be okay. They left more salvage on the sides, but as long as
salvage, that's a
sewing term,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
As long as it comes up, can you see my fingers, and over, And this is where you're going to staple, on the back side, not on the side of the painting, obviously. I already stapled 2 of these corners together. The problem is that the staples are not going all the way through. And as a result, it's coming out and I have to use the hammer to finish it up. So I'm gonna have to use a smaller staple, and I'm gonna show you. Okay. Ah, that one missed. I have to take it out.
I would use the scissors.
Okay. Try again. I didn't have it at the right angle. Okay. What?
It's up on the scissors. So what I would do, I would put my other hand on top of it and press down. I would press down on top of it.
Okay, see, they're not going in all the way. That means the staple's too big. It's too, do you see how it's sticking up? So every time I have to use the hammer to put it in, and that's okay. That's okay for 4 corners, but it's not okay for stapling all the way around. A lot of staples have to go into each end. So,
yeah, one more corner to do.
One more corner to do, Moose says. Yep. Too much work doing it with the hammer each time. It only goes in halfway. Okay, so at least it's stable. The frame is stable. We're hoping it's square. Since we don't have the tool, we're going by Moose's eye and my eye. 4 ends stapled. Now, the top part is the part with the beveled edges. We're ready to go. And I'm gonna I have to figure out how to unload these larger staples from the gun. Moosey is afraid I'm gonna shoot him with this and put the others in. I'll be right back. Hello. Well, it wasn't working out with the staple gun. I have 2 staple guns that are both about 25 years old. Right, Moose? Maybe older?
Probably 10 years worth of rust on.
Let me get this a little closer. And I got them in my toolbox. I've had them put away. And one, gonna get it. The first one, the arrow Moose. Oh, it's hot here. We couldn't figure out how to get the bar open to put the staples in because we needed to replace some staples. We thought that maybe the first staples were a little too thick. We wanted a smaller gauge. So we tried this and that. We went on Google to find out, and of course, all the guns that they showed you how to open were brand new ones. So I decided to get my second trusty one out, get rid of this. It's been a process. Maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. And then I got my other stapler, a Stanley, out of this one. Maybe is 30 or 35 years old, because years and years ago, what was I doing? I think I was upholstering, and what else were we doing, Moose?
Yeah, reupholstering chairs.
I was reupholstering chairs and things. So this one slides open very carefully. You put your staples in. Did that. I remembered that. Closed it up. It's not closing. And I thought, wow, we're in business. So I went in and I found an extension cord and I started the next staple. Boom, 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 boom. 3 staples came out. So I thought, okay, maybe I need a lighter touch. I did it again. Let me see if I can. No, it's not plugged in, is it? Yes, it is. Watch this. I'm not shooting the cat, by the way. And I have a very light touch. Hear that? Sometimes it was 3 and 4. I'm going to do it again. Oh, that was 1. I only got 1 time out of about, what, 10 moose that I got one staple. So I had to start taking 2 staples out every time. And I'm in the process now of putting this together. And I thought, too much work. And then Moosey said, remember that little thing that was in the package? What'd you say, Moose?
Perhaps that's for putting your canvas down.
And look what they are.
Yeah.
They're simple little tacks.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, maybe I don't have to do it as professionally as the men tutorial people did on their canvases. And you know what? It's working out great. I'm not finished yet. I haven't mitered the corners, but listen to the drum. It's nice and tight, so I feel good. I've accomplished something. Moosey is satisfied. And I think I'm going to proceed with the tacks. So the process of doing this, I will explain how to do it. And my gosh, it's going so much faster without these stupid old guns. Maybe for Christmas I'll get a new gun, Matt.
Are you going to go?
What's your name?
Upholster some things?
Well, I still had planned to do upholstering work, and I have Christmas things that I wanted to do. You know, all the things that I want to do. He's doing this. He's making a face, as I always get into more than I can chew. Is that what they say? Or bite off more than I can chew?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get these things off the table, and I'm gonna show you the process as it's going along, and I'm pulling and stretching, and it's working out great with the tacks. So let me get these staplers off the table. I'll be right back. So the process here is to put one staple in the middle of one side, as I did. You can see I have double staples here. I just hammered them in. And then you go to the other side, opposite side of the canvas, you turn it around, you put one staple in the middle there. Then you go to the other stretcher, you put one staple in the middle, you turn it. There's a lot of twisting and turning in this, but it's okay. You put one there. Now you have anchored in the middle your 4 sides. Now, when you go to the opposite side, for instance, I put a staple in this side. When I came over here, I pulled it tightly to get that stretch in the middle. Pulled it as hard as I could, and then put the staple in. I did the same on this side, put the first staple in, and when I went to the other side, that's where you pull, and you stretch it as hard as you can. I don't think you can do it too tight with your hands. If you have that stretching tool, you might pull it too tight. And after you get that on the 4 sides, they say you should be able to hear a slight drum sound in the middle, and you're supposed to get on this side, you could see maybe a diamond in the middle. That shows that your stretching is in the middle. Then you proceed back to equidistant between the corner and the middle. One tack in here, turn it. I think it still needs, and obviously it does because I still have so many remaining tacks. You probably should have at least one more in between all these tacks all the way around. At this point, you're not getting much of a stretch because you've already accomplished that with what you've done. And I will finish this up off camera, and then I will show you how to do the corners. God willing, it turns out. Okay, now for the mitering of the corners. It's not exactly a miter, but it's the way I watched him do it. Okay, now, so I take my finger and I pull it from the corner. As I pull the point forward, I get 2 folds coming up. And I'm gonna show you that. Do you see that? 2 folds. I'm holding on the corner. I get 2 folds right here. Hold that down. Get your 2 little folds up in the air. Pull them together and then slide them to one corner.
I would suggest that of course you're going to want to frame that.
Of course you are.
You're all my work.
Of course we'll frame it. Put it over one of the fireplaces or something.
Yeah,
all right. Now I'm pulling it to the side. I have a much better corner here. Trying to get rid of that little lump. Corners aren't as easy as I thought. All right, now I'm back to the gun. And because I ran out of tacks. I would have put a tack in here, but I'm going for the gun. All right, now Moose says hold it flat. I might not get my double bullet. Oh, something's the matter. They're already sticking out. I'm gonna release it. Cat's not over there. Okay, here we go. Now since you have a bulkier time in the middle, it's not so good. Whoa, that's my best one yet, Moose. I don't even have to hammer it in.
Whoa.
Look.
Just like the
Good
picture.
job. Just like the picture. Now you think I can do it again? Hope you're making a list of all the Christmas presents I need, Moose. There was something else back a couple of weeks ago.
I think the antique staplers are working well.
The antique staplers, yeah. As long as I don't staple my fingers. This one's not so good, but... Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get a onesie and not a twosie and get my fingers out of the way so I don't make all my friends nervous.
Elbow down, elbow down.
Elbow down. 1, 2, 3. That's the ticket, Moose. Keeping it even. See, I was using this gun up like this and I was getting that 2 or 3 at a time. But if I keep it flat and even, wow, another good one. Maybe give it a tap with the hammer. Moosey can take this back in. He's also almost ready to finish his other painting. He's very anxious.
I finished it.
You did? This morning?
Yeah.
Good boy.
Last night.
All right, well, maybe we can show you the final picture on this video. We'll see. Quickly. He always feels if you look at these from far away, they're prettier.
Touching up to do here, per my critic, my art critic. Put some more stuff up here. Take that out.
Bet you're anxious to start on the new one.
Oh yeah, I am.
Turn it toward me a little bit. I get the whole look up.
Sure.
It's wonderful. Just fabulous. He likes the far away look. I'm trying to follow you.
I know.
Good job. If you've enjoyed this and you're interested in joining us on our journey, please do subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It just lets us know that you're enjoying us and supporting us. Oh, my kitty is here. You support me too. Oh, she didn't like that. He, why do I keep calling he or she? Anyway, do subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like this. And we'll see you in our next video. Thank you for watching. God bless us all. Bye for now.